Oof, man, it's been a while, right? It's me, Rick again, and I went off on a trip to Washington, right? I came back tired as shit. I'm not gonna lie, right? I was tired as shit, and I could barely function. I had to get my bearings straight again, and well, we're also at the beginning of the school year, so then it became prepare for the school year kind of deal. And I got a lot of fun little surprises as well. My classroom, right at the top of the roof, had a big old hole in it, and that's not a big surprise because usually when it rains, it knocks the roof ceiling tile down, and so it's just common. It happens a lot. So, but it's still kind of annoying. So I had to get all that going again, decorate my room, get the school year ready to roll. The kids are officially back, so that's been kind of smooth. It's been pretty good. I mean, well, there's still a hole in my roof, but other than that, it's been pretty good. Well, so enough of yapping about that, right? I went to go see the Ice Cream Man. And I saw that this movie's been getting like shitted on by like everyone. Like the majority of people are shitting on this movie. I saw like on Rotten Tomatoes, the score was like in the 40s, I think. Let me double check that real quick. My bad. Not even the 40s. It's like 27%. That's even worse than I thought. At least at the time that I searched it up a while ago. I put it in my little notes that I have here. 27% on Letterboxd. It's a 1.5. And I was like, damn. Sounds like it sucks. And I can see why, like, in some cases, people were pretty mad at it. I mean, one, it's Eli Roth. Eli Roth alone, like, I personally have disagreements with him on some of his takes, but that is irrelevant to what we're talking about here. I'm just talking about the movie. I'll try and separate that a little bit. But then also, I think the bigger issue is the alleged use of AI. I haven't looked too deep into it, so I can't say, like, for sure that I know what's going on completely. But allegedly, he used AI, like, on those little scenes, those little animated scenes. That kind of sucks, man. Like, you know, I don't want to make it into an anti-AI rant, right? But I am not a big fan of AI, like, in the artistic sphere or any sort of sphere like that, because it doesn't feel like art when you just go in and type, like, donkey taking a shit at the zoo, right? And it just gives you a fucking video of a donkey taking a shit at the zoo. I mean, it doesn't feel like you actually did anything. I guess you typed in the prompt. Other than that, I don't know. Whatever. But it's not a big favorite of mine. And then plus the very large amount of energy it consumes and things of that nature, right? But that's not a story for here. But you know what? Not gonna lie. Kind of enjoyed the movie. I had some fun. I had fun, and I'm not like the biggest Eli Roth fan, like movie-wise, right? I don't like Hostel very much. I don't like the Hostel movies very much. Stuff like that. I haven't seen The Green Inferno, so I don't know, right? I know it's like supposed to be his version of Cannibal Holocaust or whatever, but again, I haven't seen it. Cannibal Holocaust to me is a really gnarly movie, but whatever, right? But I had fun. I can't believe I'm saying it, right? I had fun. Everybody else is shitting on this movie, but I had fun. Is there some problems? Sure, right? Like I said, the AI, potential AI use is not something I'm too happy about. Like, I mean, the villain doesn't have a lot of dialogue, any dialogue. I don't think the villain says anything, the Ice Cream Man, right? But it's giving me Art the Clown vibes, and he just doesn't have that kind of game, I guess, if you want to say it, right? Art the Clown is literally one of those icons. The Ice Cream Man, not so much, right? And what other thing, you know, like the little cartoons themselves in the jingle, like it's repeated a lot. Like if you're trying to make it into some sort of phrase, like, you know, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you kind of deal. Yeah, that jingle isn't it. It's not it, right? You're not that guy. Sorry. It's not that interesting. But you know what? Something that I did find pretty interesting. Sorry, it's a little late at night, so I'm kind of like a little out of it, just rubbing my face and stuff like that. But one thing I did find interesting, though, and I'm a teacher, right? And you hear these kids talk to each other and treat each other like shit. That's only like slightly exaggerated. Kids really do treat each other like shit. It's wild, right? How mean they are to each other. You have to break up like things and be like, what in the world? Why are you talking to him like that? Like, you need to cut that shit out, right? I mean, I don't say shit to the kids, obviously. That's get me in trouble. But, you got to cut that kind of stuff out. And you have to report them, send them to the principal. That happens a lot. And when I was younger, even, like, the way we talk to each other is very similar. Like, fuck that asshole kind of talk, right? That's kind of, would say the same shit when we were younger. So it's like, maybe slightly exaggerated, but the way they treat each other is something that I kind of see every now and again. It's rough, man. Like, kids treat each other like shit. Kids are mean as fuck. It's weird, but they are really fucking mean to each other. Another thing, like, some of the humor doesn't actually hit very well. Like, not laughing too hard. Some of the jokes are just oof, a little rough. And I'm not someone that's easily offended by much, right? Like, I mean, I was just talking about Cannibal Holocaust a little bit. I mentioned it a few minutes ago, right? I've seen movies like Necromantic and shit. So it's like, but come on, man. There's some things that are in poor taste, right? Like those movies I just mentioned a few minutes ago. But you don't make, I guess maybe because I'm a teacher, kind of hits wrong when you make a joke about like a young girl. Like, of course, I'm like a 12-year-old. I know how to fucking throw up and shit. It's like, It's like, oh man, no. It's like, I don't know about that, bro. It's not funny. I didn't think stuff like that was funny. I mean, Eli Roth even makes a joke when they're talking to his daughter, like they're gonna go to a water park. Girls in bikini, teenage girls in bikinis. Oh, can I go too? Again, as an old teacher, it's like, ugh. Nah, fuck that. That sounds horrible. It's not funny, bro. So some of the jokes and things like that don't hit. So the humor isn't like that. And now it sounds like you kind of said you had fun with this movie, but you're kind of shitting on it like half the time right now. Well, you know what was fun? The scene where they're all trapped in the school. That shit was wild. I was like, oh my dear sweet God. It's just insane. Like watching all these kids like go around butchering their teachers in the most heinous ways. Like, I mean, you see a teacher get chopped in half with an axe and their guts are spilling all over the place, right? You got the scene where they cut the guy's head up and feed him his brains. It's like, it's gnarly. And I'm just like sitting in the theater pretty much empty with like 3 other people in front of me, a couple rows down, right? And I'm just like, oh, what the fuck? But I should have expected that. It's an Eli Roth movie, right? Eli Roth just puts a shitload of gore in a lot of his movies, right? So I should have been expecting that. And I was like just flabbergasted still. But that whole scene, like the escape from the school was so chaotic that that kind of lifted it up for me a lot. Because there's other scenes later like that are supposed to be emotional, like the girl and her former ex or whatever. Like they're like, oh my God, we're back together. So cool. But then he dies and like, I don't give a shit. Like, am I supposed to care? Am I supposed to care that he just died? I mean, spoiler, I'm so sorry if there's a spoiler alert, right? But am I supposed to care about him? I don't, right? I don't give a shit. Like, the revenge plot is interesting. It's not like the greatest thing ever, the most completely interesting, like mind blowing. It's interesting enough to keep the story going along, right? And the fun little twist at the end, right, where we get he gets his vengeance, right, on the town that did him wrong. And it's cool. It's named after a baleen whale. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty sweet. But overall, man, this movie was fun. I think I gave it. I have to check my letterbox. Let's take a gander real quick. I gotta learn how to put some of this shit on the screen so I can just put it there instead of having to look at my phone like this. I went in and I gave it a. Where's my thingy-majig? 3. I don't know. Can you see it? 3. 3 out of 5. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's entertaining. Would I watch it again? I'd probably watch it with a group of friends. Like, let's watch this shit. And it's going to be wild. They're going to be like, what the fuck? Because they're a bunch of normies. But you know what? This movie's not horrible. I don't think it's a 1.5 out of 5 or a 27% worthy movie. I've seen movies that are much shittier. So yeah, maybe wait for it to stream if you want to watch it. But I had a blast, so that's what I think. Contrarian bit maybe, but still, I enjoyed it. All right, peace.